Okay.
So I'll let you definitely what I did was that specific study, what I would check right there. GPS. And three. Then you come here now. This is where you play the audio. You play this audio. And then you get it to can you all hear?
Yes.
Very faint, no?
Very faint.
Very faint.
Yeah, very faint.
Did you hear that?
Barely.
All I heard was 32.
Yeah. Guys, I'm back to corporate. I've taken on a freelance job. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired. I'm swamped. I've taken this half part of the year way more than I can chew on. I hope not. Yeah, but I am mentally swamped. I'm mentally overstimulated. Barely sleeping, but I'm grateful. So guys, I wanted to share something with you. So 2 weeks ago, I did a sardines fast. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Yeah, I did a sardines fast. Oh god, you don't need to mess with that. I did a sardines fast, and I want to share with you what happened and how I did it. So this is how I did it. I did it for 5 days, Monday to Friday. I started on a Monday, so I generally eat after 12. Apparently it has a name, intermediate fasting. I don't know. I've just been doing it for a very long time. Unless I'm on holiday or vacation, whatever, or I'm visiting and people are making me breakfast, I'll eat. But normally in my house, I eat after 12. So 12 o'clock, I would eat this tin of sardines. This specific brand, for me, this was better for me. It's cheap. It's 24 rands a tin at the shop. So I bought 36912, 24, 27. I think I bought 26 tins. I bought 26 tins at Checkers. I also mixed with the Lucky Star tin, which is 22 rands. It's a bit cheaper. Yeah, but yeah, well. And there's other brands that are much more expensive. I think I'll try those when I buy 1 or 2 tins, but I was buying more or less in bulk, so I went for the cheaper brand, but I honestly enjoyed this. It comes with vegetable oil, and this one is tomato sauce. Comes with tomato sauce and vegetable oil. I tried both. Just the tomato sauce has a, because the sardines is sardines, and it has that fishy thing, and a little tomato sauce can make things taste a bit better. It doesn't taste too bad, but it's sardines. So what I did is I would eat 1 tin or 12. I generally eat also my dinner at 6:30, 6:30, and 6:06, I had another 10. This is Monday. Tuesday, I struggled. Apparently, it's called food dopamine. When your body is not used to eating the same foods all the time and want a variety, it releases its own. It releases that dopamine, that food dopamine, and I struggled. So Tuesday, I had sardines at 12. And then in the evening, 6:06, I went and bought whole wheat bread at Woolies, and I spread. I had 2 tins that night. I spread sardines on the bread and another slice, and I was sensibly full, But if I think about it, I didn't do that because I was hungry. I did it because of that food dopamine, I think. Wednesday, something changed with my energies. I remember waking up on Wednesday and actually exercising, and I've been lazy. I've been so lazy to exercise. I've been so lazy to walk with Panda. At least I think we do it at least once a week now in very short distance, and some weeks we skip. So the weather hasn't been easy for us, or maybe it's just laziness talking, guys. I don't know. But on Wednesday I exercised. 12 o'clock, I had my sardines. Not even 12, I forgot. My appetite dropped so badly. I think I ate ngaboma 2:30 after picking up my daughter from school. I had forgotten I'm hungry. And I did have another tin at 6:30. I had it with bread again. By Thursday, I didn't have any bread. I had my sardines. I was starting even to get used to the taste and everything. And Friday went well also. Tuesday, Sunday, till this day, I've been eating very, very little food. My hunger cravings have dropped, and I've lost weight. I lost 2 more kgs. Nice thing about sardines is that you don't lose muscle, because this little tin contains 69 grams of protein. So this is the kind of diet that you do and you don't lose your muscle. Normally when you get thin, you even lose muscle. When it's skinny, silly, soft, Of course, everything topped up with exercise works better. But so I'm going to be making my fasting. I'm not on the diet, by the way. I'm not on the fast, by the way. I just decided, I'm going to include this diet for all its benefits, which I'm about to share with you now. I'm going to include this diet in my life all the time. At least every month I'll have 3 days where I do sardines back to back, and then every other day in between, if I feel like it. It's just possibly going to be a staple in my household. I will always buy sardines and eat them. My kids don't like them, but I'm going to eat them. So today I'm making sardines and rice cake, lightly salted. Gluten-free, preservatives-free, sugar-free, vegan, no colorants, no additives. So ngizodla le pepper leli, fine not ngidle pepper. Ngizodla le pepper leli, ngifaka ama sardines just nje for a hold and that. So while I'm making this, I am going to share with you the benefits. Coffee ameyabanda ngoko. So guys, why am I doing this? I want to lose more weight. I want to be able to fit in those pageant dresses. Those dresses zimbila zit. So I want to be able to fit in those dresses. And we're going to be dressed by a lady who has a shop, a boutique here in Brutus. I want to go on. I'm going to be dressed by a lady who has a boutique here in Benoni, and her brand is called Emugai. Is it Emugai? She's on Instagram. I'll put her link up here. She has a boutique in Bedford View. So for matric dancers and pageants, if your daughters and pageants and stuff like that, or now umenyiwe guma black tie what and ufuna ukuzikhipha. Oh sharp, I snapped this thing out. How am I going to do this now? Oh, there we go. Jesus, guys, I snapped this thing. So I'll put Umeka, I'll put her details up there. So guys, the goodies in this thing, I'm not even talking about the flavor or the taste, I'm talking about the health benefits of this thing.
Start off with the discourse that I've been seeing. It started off on TikTok where there's this guy who's crashing out, and it's so funny. He's crashing out over the vlogging culture on TikTok right now. So his take, which a lot of us are agreeing with, which I love, is that people that do vlogs in more poverty-stricken conditions, like if they live in a shack or they live in Lokshin or Bakezendishini or they posting taxis, things like that, people seem to suck that content up under the guise of, you're so genuine, this is so relatable, you yourself, like all of that. Whereas people that do vlogs that are middle class, it's like it's okay, like we care or we don't care, whatever, like it's just another day. And then there's also luxury content where people eat that up because people look up to that, or Sabawell, or this is so lash, or my God, that's my queen. People suck that up too. So he's been kind of crashing out over that. There's been a lot of takes on that. My take, I agree to say that a lot of people do suck up the content that is more less money and the poverty side of things, because it makes people feel better about themselves. Where if someone else is struggling, it makes me feel like, oh, you know what, it's not so bad for me. Or it's also, this is so relatable, this is you being real. But it's like, I don't know if the person's being real or that's just their reality. If my reality is middle class, I'm not going to force the other content, because that's not, does that make me not real? I don't know. That's basically my take. I agree.
Yeah, I guess it also gets back to like, what do you consider to be real? Because at the end of the day, in whatever circumstance you're in, it's your reality.
The reality,
I guess
yeah.
it's just people, maybe they are, I don't know, shocked to see people create content, maybe sometimes in the more poverty-stricken circumstances, and maybe also in the super luxury. Maybe it's just content that you've never seen before, because maybe that's not what you're exposed to. And maybe that also goes again then for the poverty content, is that people, maybe it's just like you haven't experienced it, so love to see it, or whatever the case may be, or you're seeing something relatable in it. But that's my thing to say, is like, it depends what you're looking for, like in content that you watch. That's why I haven't actually seen the discourse, but I can definitely agree that like the middle class people don't get as much praise or just as much recognition, considering you're just doing the everyday mundane thing. And I think it probably does discourage people who just live regular ordinary lives to create content. But I think they still should, because at the end of the day, content creation is all about working with what you have, when you have it, at the time that you have it.
Exactly. So if you want to be a content creator and you're middle class, shoot that vlog. Someone will love it. If you're in the poverty side of things, shoot that vlog. If you're luxury, shoot that vlog. But I think another thing people were saying is, but then when the person goes from the poverty content and they start to make money, gets campaigns and stuff, and now they move to the middle class, then the traction starts to dwindle. I remember they mentioned God's Butler. He used to do more poverty-stricken content, which I think he started that way, but I'd say because that's when I first started seeing it. I was like, oh, this is cool, like a different POV, you know what I mean? But now he's obviously doing well. He's working, so he's now the middle class side of things. You hardly see his content anymore. The numbers have started to go down.
Yeah.
And it's like, so were you guys supporting him because you really if with his content, or is it because you felt sorry for him, or is it because
No, but it does. It does go back to that thing of even like when people in the West would see images of children in Africa starving. It's always like they always want to show like the worst parts of Africa to show like kind of make them feel better. I feel like because that's also why Americans don't even consider the fact that we have homes and we've not animals living trees around. It makes them feel better to see us in a worse place, and I feel like that goes with a lot of different circumstances. Like people prefer to see someone in a down place as opposed to them being kind of where they see like deem it to be like on an okay level. They prefer it if they're seeing you struggling, which is really sad to be honest, because I feel like even those people, wherever you are in life, I'm sure, whether you're middle class, if you're in a poverty-stricken circumstance, or even if you have more money, I'm sure everyone is just trying to do better than they were the year before. So obviously, like if you get a platform to do better, you're gonna take it. I'm gonna take people on that journey with you as you go from wherever you were to where you are. So you would hope that people would follow you, not because of the circumstance, but because of the content, the way that I shoot my content, what I say, my storytelling, whatever it is. But like, what can you do? I think it's like a general life thing. I don't think it's even just necessarily specific to content creation.
I agree. Yeah, it is a general life thing. Like, especially when Myanmar, like they thrive off of people doing worse than better, which we have to look into that and look into our hearts, because we should be wanting better for each other. Yeah. But I don't know what it is. MC even has that song. Anyway, shoot that content. Shoot that content.
Shoot your content. The people will fall in love with you for your personality and the way that you shoot the content.
Yeah.
Every single day I must be putting together content and footage, and then on Fridays, Friday evenings, I sit and I edit. That editing thing is a lot, so that's all my work. So yeah, also the South Africa thing, that is a lot of sponsorships that I need to look for, emails that I sent out, people that I talk to, and email and follow up through. And honestly, if it's a sponsorship day during the week, it takes me the whole day. Zolimala, Wednesday.
Actually, if she's not in a good mood, one's good mood, teacher's also not good mood.
Hi, that woman. Because she's got you all under control, ne? That school must be called Shakes. Shakes Primary School. She sees my vlogs.
Yo,
And
that's what I'm saying.
Oh gosh. Love her though. Love her down. Downs. The downs or down?
Love it sound.
I love it down. A special human being. You're not gonna play music.
That the view, but
Let's dance.
the hopes up to high.
We gotta be extra careful. And then
But
that it hurts too much. That it hurts too much this time. Khona ngicela streetwise too.
With chips or pop?
Chips.
Medium chips or large chips?
Medium chips.
Both. No, that it's wrong.
Are you sure you don't want this?
I do.
What's wrong with you? Make it two.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Are we adding mini loaves or drink?
I just have drink chips, chicken in the drink.
She wants a drink. Le enye add mini loaf.
Which drink?
Which drink?
Oh, Fanta.
Fanta.
Fanta orange. Cup or bottle?
Ibhodle. Ibhodle.
Bottle.
Le mali le ngathi seyizodlula lezi zinto ozibala la. That's my phone. Might have to pay with my card. Izodlula le mali ke.
We've gotta be extra careful. When my heart starts beating triple times, but thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can figure out just what to do when the thought of you is you. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and silence takes over me. In the days and it's so amazing, it's not a thing. I want you to stay with me, by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak.
Hi guys, hello guys, good morning guys. Okay, for those who don't know me, my name is Ntabi. I'll sing Ntabi for you. I'm a mother of teenagers and a dog, and right now I am rushing to a customer. I'm not rushing guys, I'm trying to really work on my time, but I don't want to take time for granted. This is what I normally do. I always think I have a lot of time, and then I'm late, so I have enough time today, and I don't want to take it for granted. I'd rather be early, and this is new me, new year. So guys, I'm getting ready for a casting. Secondly, I'm swamped, I'm tired guys. I took on a job as a freelancer, so I basically have a 9 to 5. Well, not really, because I'm freelancing, but I have deadlines. The work keeps coming. Like, I just got new work this morning, so like if I have to come back this evening, I have to work. I have to make an appearance at Maponya Mall as Mrs. Soweto finalist. I have these appearances that I need to do. I have charity work that I need to do, sponsorships, be a brand ambassador for certain brands and products. I have to come back home and edit. I have to do why am I losing my words? To do videos for these brands and come back and edit them exactly the way they want to, and then I have to still vlog. YouTube is my love. YouTube is my first love. From someone that was just doing YouTube, worrying about her castings and just being a homemaker, now I've got these two other things that actually demand a lot of my time. So I'm quite swamped, I don't want to complain. Sometimes when God brings opportunities to us that we've asked for, this is a complainer. So I really don't want to complain. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm swamped. It all came flooding in at the same time, and I hope God will give me the strength and the wisdom to maneuver, to meander, to figure it all out, So guys, this is me now this morning. So, two things, like I said, I am going for an appearance in Maponya Mall, at the Koi store, Koi Africa. So Koi, okay, I'll show you when I get there. I'll tell you about Koi when I get there. Right now, when I'm doing that, and then when I'm done with that, I wanted to say right now the time is 10. So I can do that now, or I can go to a casting first. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I can go to a casting first. Actually, let me go to the casting first, because the casting, it's open from 11 to 2:30, and then the brand appearance is open from 11 to 4. So actually, maybe the casting first. I'm gonna do the casting first, Casting is a bit easy today. The brief is easy. There is not. It's for a commercial. There's no script that I had to read, and they seem to want a lady exactly like me. So I just have to do me. Just today with my own hair. I'm going to appear with my own hair, and then later on when I go to Maponya Mall, I'll throw in a wig. I mustn't forget my wig. I don't want to forget my wig. I mustn't forget my wig. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, guys. It's a lot, almost every day now these days, and yeah, I'm swamped and grateful at the same time. Guys, your girl Ausin Tabi has taken on Mrs. Soweto. For the ladies out here that live in Soweto, even the ladies that don't live in Soweto, I need your support. I need your support, and I'll be grateful if I get it. What support do I need? Can you also follow my page on Instagram? It's Ausin Tabi. Just Ausin Tabi with the E at the end. Ausi with the E in Lendole underscore Tabi. I'll put it over here. Guys, please follow me on Instagram and engage with my posts, especially when I post for the brands. That's the support I need. And then secondly, towards the end, I'll probably be selling tickets for the finale. And for some of you that are willing to support to that extent, if you could buy tickets and come and join me on stage. And then I don't know if they'll open up voting lines. If they do, guys, kubali voting. Guys, kubali supporting Mrs. Soweto. And then people will ask, why Mrs. Soweto, guys? If you know me and you've been on this channel for a longest time, you'll know that charity is very close to my heart. You know, I always do charity work for the grandmas in Soweto in my studio. Once a year, we take elderly people and I collaborate with some nurses, and then we get elderly people to come get checked, and you know, whether banally BPs or not. And you find that day when they do the checks, some of them have some issues that they were not aware of, and then they'll also tell you that when they get to the clinics, the nurses don't have time. They just give them whatever medication next, you know. So when we do that at in Orlando at the studio, the nurses give themselves time to explain things that the makokos do. Ne? That's one. Two, I love kids. Kids are very close to my heart, you know. As a mother of 3 daughters, I can imagine how hard it is when you have such young kids with all their demands. I know how demanding our little kids are, and you cannot cater for your children, and you need a little bit of help, especially with the pandemic. I'll call it a pandemic of South African men not being available for their children. Most women out there, we need help. We need each other to be able to raise those kids. Like they always say, a child is raised by a village. Guys, and the brush is making my nails itchy. Yeah, but a child is raised by a village, and I want to be part of that village. So why Mrs. Soweto? Mrs. Soweto is going to give me that voice on this platform to be able to do these things, and to be able to get sponsorships, to be able to move all these little things that I'm doing into a bigger scale. You know, it'll give me that voice to be able to approach companies, to approach even the government to help. So that is actually the main and the most reason I want to keep helping, and this platform is going to give me the leverage to have a bigger voice, a wider audience, and to help. I did mention, I think last year when I was doing my distribution for kids for the winter drive, I did mention that where I live is not too far from a squatter camp. There is a squatter camp that side. Watching those kids get cold every morning, guys, I cannot begin to tell you what it does to me. And I'm in the car with my kids, all warm, driving them to school, and I don't have to go past that, but it's double up. So when I do pass that side, black women need help. We need to be there for each other. And I'm saying black women because most of these households are ran by women. The men are not there. However we can help each other, we don't really necessarily have to know each other, but however we can help each other, guys, let's do it. Let's try. Nani, I encourage in your little spaces, wherever you are, wherever you live, don't hoard things that you don't need. There are people that need them more. Take your things out, take them to a charity house. Drop in, you know. You can even see when these kids open the plastics, the way they are rushing to get Gucci. There is a need, you know. So yeah, that is one of my main major reasons. Yeah, guys, let me do my makeup, tie my hair. I'll show you what I look like before I leave. Yeah. So guys, I have to start wearing my heels. So I have to practice wearing my heels again. So this is me. Hey guys, yes. All these heels here are for deco. My makeup is done. Simple. I'm done. I'm out. Guys, Manja, I changed my outfit. I was going to wear a red blazer, but now I'm opting for this coat. Guess what? I changed the shoes again. Guys, I'm going to start having to practice this thing in my heels in the house. But yeah, this is me. It's bare. Hi guys. Yeah. What am I wearing? I've got on these shoes. Oh, guys, the way I'm going to sound right now. So I got these shoes in Italy a long time ago. Got these shoes in Italy a while ago. These pants Italy, but I did. These pants are from Mengo. These are my regular black pants. I always wear them from Mengo. This coat is from Paris. Coat, Paris. I love the lining. It has this black and white lining. I got it a long time ago. The shirt, Woolies. I think this shirt is from Woolies, yeah. Shirt is definitely from Woolies. Coat is from Paris. Shoes are from Italy. Bye-bye, guys. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. I hope you consider subscribing, liking, and being part of this family. Ciao.